Welcome to New Game Plus. Yep. Alright. We'll save again. Here. Mariah will not be available to Max. That's okay. Almost forgot. Jump scare mode activated. Just kidding. Dear Dream Studios. Oh, Chop, come here.
Right here.
Yeah, come over. I'm trying to show you my chat.
I can see your chat.
Cannot scroll up then. Scroll up. Feel someone approaching. Wake up. I said, wake up. I can't keep pretending anymore. Always Mary. How could I be? I was the last to die. You tried to reply, but instead have a coughing fit. Stretch. Stretch. Stretch the other way. Thank you for the posture check and the stretch, sweet pea. Cough. Harder. I can see your jugular vein pumping. Pick your last words carefully. I'm going to ruin that other eye of yours. Don't look away. You're not scared of me? Shake your head. Fine. Goodbye, wretch. Mariah. Karen. Anatoly. Gregor. I'll keep us alive. I promise. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Silence is deafening. Your Dream Studios presents Cooking Companions. I am sitting straight up. After the three go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. The candle blew out. You grasp blindly along the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Yes, kid? Can I relight the candle? I cannot. I know, sweet pea. Happy early birthday. It's truly the scariest thing you've seen. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. You've already found everything in there. Time to surprise the others. Take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. Take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. He immediately grabs some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Oh, poor Anatoly. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Oh, Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? We're going with Gregor this time. Hey! Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. Heh, there's extras. Let me some extra meat. Okay? Gregor will remember that. Going to see how Anatoly is doing. Later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? Under the beds. Look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Underneath the floorboard, you notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Inside the nightstand. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? July 26th, 1862, another body of a child had been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim of the butcher Zakopane in less than a month. You take the bloody newspaper. I know, I answered her already. I have 4 out of 5 notes. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. The hunger is now permanent within them. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments. Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. Fall asleep instantly tonight. Alright, what weird dream do I get now? You have a strange dream. The river seems to be on fire, glowing eerily in the early morning light. A man on horseback is staring at you from the other side, blowing his nose into a handkerchief. We've done this one already. Skip it. I don't know what those are. I'm just gonna go past. There we go. Oh, I missed whatever that was. I think I've already seen that anyways. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Aw. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Where is the ghosty gonna be this time? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. What?
The ghost is getting closer every time.
Ooh, fun. Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what she would have wanted.
For some reason, he's definitely chaotic.
I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. Get into squares, yada yada. Serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks his broth first. We've done this already. Go past, go past, go past. Yelling at us. I tell Anatoly that he needs to go out. Yep. Yada yada yada. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms. Go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. I'm to wake up. Ask Potato where the Chompets are. Moved on. Yeah. Strange dream. Oh, falling down the stairs. Okay. 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 He has 1 hour to make the decision. Yada yada. She goes weird. Okay. What do I want to do? We're gonna speak with Gregor in the living room. Because we're going the Gregor route this time. Hey. I'm a little worried about Anatoly. Flood currents are really strong. Once Karen makes up her mind on something, it has to happen. I definitely won't debate her on it. Have you seen that knife she carries around? I don't know where she got it. She had it on her at all times. Do you think it's for self-defense, or... You interrupt Gregor. Cooking? Yeah. I mean, she hasn't cooked anything here, but... Gregor continues to babble incoherently. You feign concern and nod politely. Oops! He noticed you weren't actively listening to him. Yeah, just stand up to her when the time comes, alright? Gregor smiles a little bit. You're sure he'll remember that? How? I don't know how, but okay. Our relationship is stronger. I know you'll do the right thing. Thanks. You decide to call everyone together for a meeting. Anatoly. You okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Aw. Uh, I... Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Gregor. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. Hear a scraping from the floor. Potato? The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Heh! Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompettes never would have listened to this crap. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato told you. You have a strange dream. We've done this one. Day 11. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide you cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. You've done all this. All right, you guys, eat. Join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch. Try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. Okay. Back. Gregor can't swim. They always seem to come back. Why wait? This time we're actually going to give it to him. Yes. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. Interesting. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Uh, can't stop thinking about the little guy. Can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Uh, trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I'd never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. And Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. The heck was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. I I Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up, okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. Alright, I'm going to bed, I guess. Leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Wake up, sleepyhead. You were having a nightmare. Gregor is waiting for you. Get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. Heh, you're the only person that didn't laugh at me for being afraid of a marmot. Gregor the glutton achievement unlocked. When I was 9, a friend and I were playing in the woods. We were far from home, about an hour away. My friend found some baby marmots, probably only a few weeks old. He was so busy playing with them, he didn't notice a boar mother and piglets behind him. The boar thought he was too close to his child, so it ended up goring him in the lung with one of her tusks. Wheezing, with shortened breaths, he was gasping for air as his lungs filled with blood. There was nothing I could do to stop the bleeding. It took me an entire day to carry the body back to his house. I was so weak, I had to take breaths every few minutes. When I arrived at his parents' house, it was completely pitch black out. My hands shook as I laid his body at the door. I was almost as cold as he was. His mother finally opened the door. I will never forget that scream as long as I live. I never wanted to let anyone down again with my weakness, ever. So I pushed myself to the breaking point as a teenager, getting stronger every week. Should have never left Ukraine. Gregor looks like he's about to cry. Thank you. Uh, Gregor. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? Tell Karen that Gregor has died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Hmm. Karen shuffles over to the basement door, opening the lock with a knife. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of the wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those four entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health. What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. She goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karen, Potato, might have made great allies in another life. Need to stop her before it's too late. You walk over to the basement door. There's Karen. When are you fixing this hole? You feel her breath coming through the crack in the door. You lock the basement door. What the heck are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. Bye-bye. She slips into the darkness. You climb on the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. Frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. Basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? Under the couch. Under the couch. Under the couch. Small wooden boat. Under the couch. Raziel. Maybe Bread would want this. Bread's not around right now. You'll have to hold on to it until the moment is right. Bookshelf. No time to read. Closer look. Cooking. Herbalism. Skinning. Books that are good for surviving in the wilderness. Carpentry. Metalworking. Tailoring. Books that are good for crafting in the wilderness. Ow! Be careful, Sweet Pea. Wasting time reading books? You're just browsing? Sure. Why not read this one? Same thing. Same thing. Take the singed book with you. Eat a meal, I guess. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. With somebody gurgling in your ear. She escaped! Wake in a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead! You were having a nightmare. Oh, wow. We've already done this. Basement door is already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. Feel the cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye. Stop. Grab onto the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. Work your way to the bottom of the stairs. Something is approaching. hear me. Okay, so I can actually talk to them this time. It's interesting. We've done this. I'll lose my voice if I read everything every time. So. I've been stopping him from touching your phone, too. Deeper into the abyss. Now we're coming up on Gregor. Gregor. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. You were as sweet as a pound cake. I guess my optimism made me a little naive about you. The anger of the whispers. I know your true nature now. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. Now I really wonder. Cuddles needed, of course, sweetie. Here we go. Anatoly. Feel Anatoly leave. Found you. Karen's grown stronger than you. Yada yada.
Hello.
Cabbage. What do you? It
Cabbage,
takes forever to move the rubble you put in front of. You put it in the mouse holes. Chompets, come out. Okay,
That's me.
we did this. Someday maybe. You're welcome, sweet pea. One of us should die. Okay. Chompets, let's help out. Then this. Got her. Wonder what happens if I get her up high, but how can I? How can I complete hers? I think I know. There's one time I can talk to her and then doing the potion at the end. Eyeball. And we've got turnip. Cooking companions. You've unlocked Chompet's origins. Already done that. Okay.
Please, cabbage.